When Jehovah God created the earth and placed man upon it, he appointed his spirit creature Lucifer as overlord of the earth, including man. It was the duty of Lucifer to obey God and to render aid to man in learning the unseen things of God's universe. Lucifer became ambitious to control the human race and have men worship him, that he might be one like the Most High. Lucifer became a traitor to God. He rebelled against Jehovah's law and induced other spirit creatures to join in that rebellion. He also caused man to join in that rebellion and to turn against Jehovah. Prior to that time, God had told Adam that a violation of his law would result in his death. Adam, having willingly violated God's law and having joined Lucifer in his rebellion against God, man was sentenced to death. God had provided man with the power to produce his own, that is to say, to bring children into existence. This power man did not exercise, however, while perfect, but after he was sentenced to death and before he died, his children were brought into the ark. For that reason, all men inherited the result of Adam's sentence and have been born sinners or imperfect. After the rebellion, Jehovah changed the name of Lucifer, giving him 4 separate and distinct names, each one of which has a different meaning. Satan, meaning opposer of God. Devil, meaning slanderer of God. Serpent, meaning deceiver of creatures. And dragon, meaning one who tries to devour all who do right. At the same time, God sentenced Lucifer, who is now the devil, to death. But he did not at that time execute his judgment against the devil. A wicked challenge was made by Satan to Jehovah, in which Satan claimed that Jehovah could not put men on earth that would remain true and faithful to him under the test. That challenge involved the word and the name of God, and in order that all creation might learn that the power of Jehovah is supreme, and that he's the only source of life and goodness, God accepted the challenge and has permitted Satan to continue in existence during the many centuries since that time, that he might have full opportunity to prove his wicked challenge. Had God killed the devil at the beginning of his rebellion, other creatures of the universe would never have had opportunity to determine whether or not man can be true to God under a severe test. Jehovah fixed a time limit during which Satan should have opportunity to do what he could to prove his wicked challenge, and at the same time God declared that when that time limit expired, he would then execute his judgment of death against Satan and destroy him and all of those who willingly put themselves on Satan's side. Satan is not only the opposer of Jehovah, but is man's worst enemy. The time limit fixed for Satan to carry on his operations is now up, and within a very short time, God will, by the hand of Christ Jesus, his chief officer, fight the devil and his forces at the Battle of Armageddon, which will be the worst ever known, and in that conflict, Satan and his organization will be destroyed. That's the reason why the time is now here when the people must have opportunity to know about Jehovah and his purpose toward them. This affords all an opportunity to take their stand either on the devil's side or on Jehovah's side. Only those who take Jehovah's side will live. A detailed explanation of this matter will be found in the book called Deliverance, and it is of vital importance that you learn the truths therein contained. The devil endeavors to entrap every person who takes his stand on Jehovah's side, and would succeed if not prevented by the Lord. It is written in the Scriptures, "The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them." If one is on Jehovah's side and faithfully serves him, he may have the assurance that God will provide protection for him. No power can successfully resist Jehovah, but God does not exercise his power in behalf of anyone except that one diligently seeks to know and to serve Jehovah. Be assured, then, that your safety from the devil depends entirely on your faithfulness to God. At the present time, it's a great privilege to know how you may receive protection. Be diligent, therefore, to learn the truth that leads to the way of life and happiness.